Okay, you go first, ladies first.
Well, no. Y'all have to. This is part of the game. Camera 2 rolling.
Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1.
Welcome to Talk Anomalous. I'm Aaron. Today's guests are KörnDäwg, singer, guitar player, songwriter Jeff Angel, and KörnDäwg bass player and Flowertown lead singer and keyboard player Tina Q. Now, relax, enjoy, and have an anomalous time.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
Good, you lost. So we're here today with Tina Q. Tina, how you doing? It's been a long time. You been all right? How you been? First question. Really. Why do you do music? Why are you here doing what you're doing today?
The answer is just, for me, it's a big one. I think I have been dedicating my entire life to it. Like, if you imagine the magnitude of that question, like, you know,
yes.
Why do you breathe? It's been a part of my life since I was little and could sing. And then 9 years old when I started playing the cello, and the whole orchestra and classical music and everything. It's just been me. And I was always really misunderstood verbally. Even to this day, I guess I still struggle with my social awkwardness, and with music, especially when I was on the cello, it wasn't there's no misunderstandings. I easily can put it out there. I feel it, what I'm feeling and conveying, and I feel it being accepted on the other side. There was no social awkwardness when it came to playing and singing and performing once the music starts, because there is no misunderstanding. So I guess that's another reason I do music, is so that maybe for once people would like understand me.
Who's your favorite artist? Who do you recommend? Who do you like listening to? Who do you think people should be listening to?
Milky Chance.
Milky Chance.
So yeah, they are the winner. Milky Chance. Also, like Angus and Julia. Aside from that, I would encourage people to go back. Listen to the stuff when your grandparents were kids. It's available out there. But because then you can experience the evolution, because you can hear where it came from, because everything came, like, it always evolves. Every generation. Pink Floyd, you know, my mom's influence there, you know, the Beatles, my mom's family, my uncles, you know, and I know you're like, just wait till I answer this. You know, I'm listening to stuff and I'm going, you know, they are totally copying the Beatles. Everybody's copying something that was, you know, hear people saying, oh, well, you're copying Beethoven. So yeah, the classics, especially if you are a vocalist, Etta James, Nat King Cole, go back in time. That's like, right now we don't have a time machine. We don't have something that we can jump into and go back YouTube, to 1975.
We got YouTube though.
But we have YouTube and Google.
So what is the solution to everything then? Since you said that.
Since you're so smart. Oh man, I saw a quote. I don't want to mess it up because it's a Hendrix quote. When the power of love is more than the love of power, we'll know peace. My cliche answer would be love. I understand things in a different light now than I ever did by becoming older and experiencing things. So now when I go back and I think about things that maybe my parents were experiencing when I was a kid, that makes sense. And I love them even more. Just experiencing that and knowing that I can relate to that too. Like, I think when you do that, you have a deeper understanding of what love really is. And that's my answer.
Thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate it very much. You're awesome. I heard you sing. Where can we find your music? Where can we find Tina Q?
Okay, so
What do we
I
have to look forward to?
just barely made a page for Tina Q and Flower Town. So that hopefully will be up before the new year. So the rollout on all that for sure will be the new year in January.
Flower Town.
Flower Town.
Okay, I will. I'll be looking.
So you'll be looking. You
I
are
will.
in Flower Town.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We are with KörnDäwg, Jeff, Angel.
All right, yeah. I'm just kidding. You can say whatever you
Monster.
want. The
Cookie
Cookie Monster,
Monster.
the Rock and Roll Center, the Rules Are for Fools.
He's just naming off all his songs. Why do you do music?
Oh my God, I love music. That's why. I love just playing. I love writing songs. Like when you write a song, when I wrote songs when I was younger and stuff, and I still play them today. It's weird because you write these songs and you think that they're finished, right? And then you're like, next thing you know, like the song just got better because you thought of something new for it. Like fuck, so then the whole song changes.
In F.
And yeah, I mean, it just changes. You're an F and G. It doesn't matter. You know? It's just a real pleasure and a real joy, and a lot of people can't do that. So I think we're in San Antonio. We're like flooded with musicians here. So it seems like to us, but that's just because we kind of know each other. But really and truly, that's not really a lot of people in the world that can say they can write songs. So if you can write songs and you're able to create like that, you should be very happy and be. It's fortunate. It's a real pleasure to be able to do that. I'm from Podunk, Kennedy, like somebody likes to tell me, and so I'm raised around a bunch of like rednecks and stuff. Like everybody's like George Strait, and I'm into pretty much Black Sabbath, Kiss, and Dio. Low Fuzz might remember Stormtroopers of Death, but they were just like crazy. We had a bunch of wild bands and. Everybody missed out on. We had Metal Church. We had some wild stuff back in my days, and I just like anything that rocks. It's like the older generations. We don't want to slow down. We just want to rock, and that's just because to us that's what music's kind of about. It's just the escape. It's an escape to get by for a while and forget about your problems.
So, you talked a little bit about bands that were around, from when you were from and stuff, and those influences.
The Sex Pistols.
With that being said, what artists would you recommend? I mean, those things that were influences on you, are those on the recommended list?
I don't know, a lot of people can't handle it, but they had the Stormtroopers of Death, the SOD. Oh my God. It's like they had a song called Kill Yourself. It's like, kill yourself, why don't you kill yourself? Don't rely on no one else, and kill yourself now. But it's just kind of where the generations like today can't fucking take that shit. And there's like, because it's supposed to, obviously it's a fucking joke.
If you say, kill yourself, or whatever, like, next thing you know, somebody is gonna be like, my kid, or my
kid ate a Tide Pod and killed himself.
It's all that song's fault. Anything new, like new artists these days that.
It's funny because I haven't really listened to nobody new. But like support your local rock musicians if you're able to. Go check out the bar places, man. They got a lot of good rock. Help these guys.
I commend that.
And
Absolutely.
Give them. Be sure to give them your tips because the bar definitely ain't paying them out. They can't even pay the fucking San Antonio Symphony around here. So you can imagine the local musicians.
Can I get another answer from you about what is the solution to everything.
Oh my God, I just said it. Pay your musicians, people.
It made me feel like on Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy 42. 42.
Divide that in half.
Which brings me to number 4. Where can Jeff Angel and KörnDäwg be found?
It's not just Jeff Angel and KörnDäwg. Let me tell you something I got. Tina Q. I've got Sandy. We've got Sandy D from Heather Leather. She's one of the from a former Icon band here in San Antonio. She's totally a kick-ass drummer. It's insane. You need to hear our new songs, the Stupid Song and Black Widow, and it's Christina and Sandy playing on there. And plus we got Jason Hatch from Nexus Studio, who's an awesome guitar player playing the leads for us. Man, it's amazing because those are like some 3 serious heavyweights in music backing you up. So it's totally an awesome jam. And we got some other songs on there too. We're on YouTube, like all the platforms. We're on Spotify. Other ones I've never even heard of. Woo!
Every media platform that you can think of, KörnDäwg is.
Yeah. So, well, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you to Anomalous Talk. It's good to be here with you guys.
And for everybody who watches,
all you watch, thank you so much.
Who watches, who supports what we do, and clicks the thumbs up and subscribe if they haven't subscribed already. Subscribe. That's like super important. So, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to Anomalous Talk for having us here too today. So, peace, baby.
Check out Jonathan and his stories and all of our other talented artists. Just tag, like, share, and subscribe to Anomalous Sounds on YouTube.